What's up, everybody? This is Little Z. How you doing? How you feeling? How's it going? Hope you're doing alright there. Let me actually turn my game controller on. Okay. So, I made a bunch of progress. We're in chapter 2 now. I gotta remember kind of where I left off because I made a few videos and they've all been failures because of technical issues. But I have advanced the game as well. So, hopefully this one turns out alright. Because the last one was really good, and it bummed me out when I played it back and it was all screwed up. So hopefully, yeah. But that's, don't worry about that. Let's have fun. What do we got? My character is, I'm fighting my way through these guys. It's pretty tough. They are taking a lot of punishment. I think it's a combination of the fact that these guys can take a lot of punishment and also that my damage sucks. I think it's both. One of them's actually a problem and the other one's just, the game. Let's see, just loot. Playing in third person is more interesting, don't you think? Third person's a little janky in this game. It does take some getting used to. Especially archery. And this dude doesn't really have a path to me, right? No. I can just literally shoot him in the skull and he'll stand there and eat it. He's not dead? Ouch. That looked like it frickin' hurt, guys. And then the little at the end, yeah. The little, like, pathetic noise they make. And I don't mean pathetic in, like, a derogatory way. I mean pathetic in, like, it's just sad. That's what that word means. Pathetic has, gotten, like, this... We actually need to fucking dump inventory. I'm overweight. Yo. So, I guess we'll do that. Wait, I can do that on... right here. All you have to do is, fuel your bonfire. And then you can activate your stash. I heard that you don't need... I read on Google you don't need the, you don't need the woodcutter's axe in, chapter 2. Because there's nowhere to chop wood. You have to go back to chapter 1 to do it. And you only get like 12 pieces when you go back there anyway, so... According to Google, the developers made the game this way so that in chapter 2 the player was forced, not in a bad way, but like, gameplay wise to search for wood and craft arrows at vendors and out in the world. Okay. For some reason in Act 2 they decide, you know, that's the way they wanted the game to go. That's the way Google says it, at least. It's interesting, right? There's always the option of going back and doing it if you want, you know? If you're not worried about it. Now, these little statues, I don't know what the purpose of these things are. I should have looked that up before we started. It's like you can... Sometimes they give you items, sometimes they don't. They're not even like statues, they're ribs and skulls on little rock mounds and some sticks. Let's talk to it. Offer a sacrifice to the men here. Give 10 max health. Sure. What will you give me? 1 skill point and 1 attribute point? Are you serious? Yo, is that worth it? That's almost worth it, because like, you can just put that right back into endurance and almost make those 10 points back. If you're that worried about losing it, which I'm not, because this isn't a tank build anyway. Like, I'm supposed to almost die when I get hit, pretty much. I'm not really supposed to get hit. You know, if I can get on this dude's booty right here. Don't clip that, guys. My daggers have sneak attack multipliers on them. Here we go, here we go. That didn't do shit. There's 2 of them. Oh my god. Let's get some keepers out. No, dude. That was a good shot. My ear itches. Like inside my ear, where my headphones are, I'd have to move my headphones and everything. I'm out of stamina. I can't really see. I don't know what that guy's doing. Oh! He knocked the dude down, he fell off, and then like... the game like glitched out right there. That was funny. I just crit all over that guy. Oh my god. Clink. Nope. Oh, he's out of stamp. Oh. Kill my keeper now. This game's fun, man. Even when you stand behind them, though, they can hit you because they just swing crazy with their weapon, and they'll hit you. Yeah, you see, that would have hit me. They're immune to my bleed effect. I don't know why. Careful. I do need to farm one-handed skill. He got me there. Careful, man. Just die! Alright, forget him. Yeah. So we got 1 skill point and 1 attribute point for the cost of, 10 max HP. So how much? Get him, minion. I prefer if you didn't use your bow right now. That was funny as shit. He literally came out with the butt of his sword and just hit my guy. It was like, right in the bottom of the head. You know how much that would frickin' hurt? Like... And if you didn't have your jaw clenched or something, or at least your mouth shut tight, it would make your bottom jaw, like, snap into your top jaw. You can break your teeth. Bite your tongue off. That was one thing they taught us. Oh shit, I thought he was... I don't know what I thought right there. That was one of the basic things they taught you to do in, wrestling was... You know, don't keep your mouth open. Make sure, you know, you don't bite your tongue off, pretty much. I'm trying to do this and... I could never be a big streamer, even though it's never gonna happen to me anyway. Fields of Misery, what's that? Increase attack speed by 20%? That sounds like Fields of Happiness to me. Is it a two-hander? It sounds like a two-hander to me. Yeah, it's a two-hander. Sorry if that's really noisy. That's so itchy. I could have just muted and done that, huh? Good unidentified item. We should be fighting at nighttime. I mean, these guys are so strong though, I can't... It takes me forever to kill them. Thank God I have these keepers, or else I'd be screwed. No, I would have a different build is what it was. I would need, like, sword and board. Let me save, it's been a while. One thing about playing at night too is, it's hard to see, there's just so much fog. Can't really see where you're going. Which, one thing I hate in video games, and is like totally not fun to me. I don't know why people, like so many people like it. I know it's atmospheric and everything, but it's not fun to me. And that's why I play games. Is I can't not being able to see, like places being too dark, pitch black, underwater you can't see, something like that. You know what I mean? Like not being able to see what I'm doing that is just not fun for me. In real life, I can do that. I can like play guitar and do all types of stuff with my eyes closed, but you know, because I have a sense of feeling, I can't do that with a controller or a mouse and keyboard. You know what I'm saying? Is there really nothing over here? I guess the only place to go is the only place left is the elevator. Elevator, Vader, A. That's not how that song goes, right? Might as well, it's just as dumb. Let's go. You can take a ride on my elevator, Vader, A. Push all the buttons on the elevator. Make everyone have to go through every stop on every floor. Like a dick. You know, when I was a little kid, I used to do that shit. Anytime I was in the elevator, I used to push all the buttons and watch the lights go. And, it wasn't like I was aware, really, of what I was doing to other people, like forcing them to have to sit there and like, stop at every floor. It was more like I just like to press the buttons and see, just like to see the lights and stuff. I wasn't... It didn't occur to me that I was, like, screwing other people over. Well, it's only a minor inconvenience for... You know, the magical wonder of a small boy, right? Myself. I'm a little biased towards it. Other people, kids, you know, it's like, who cares? But no, I'm kidding. Is that titanium down there? It is. Yo, they snuck that. I'm saying yo a lot in this video. I'm gonna title this video the video of multiple yos. Or the Yodio. I'm about to die. I'm about to die. Alright, there's a couple things I could do here to prevent death, I think. I'm gonna quick save. Let's just see if I can fall and not die. Like, fall into the water. Okay, cool. Alright. So I don't need to choose the game. Just kind of screwed. You know what? Let me pause it and get to somewhere where I can actually play. Not very far away, I found a little casket here. 16 poison arrows. That was a bunch of meteorite back there, and a titanium. That's kick-ass. That's probably the best farming spot I've found so far, but I don't really consider that a farming spot. It seems pretty out of the way and in a crappy location. So they're very convenient places to farm. There's no way to get into this tower. Damn. Ah! Stop being bad. Or at least being that bad. No, you fucker. Where are my keepers? I got 2 of them. Where are they? Oh, they're right there. Hi, guys. I can't believe I need keepers to fight drowners. I don't need them, but kinda wasn't ready for that. Somebody's texting me. Could be important. Let's spend those points real quick. I kind of forgot them. We're working towards 12 spirituality so I can be able to summon Lancelot. And, that'd be cool. Yeah, so how much health does... So 1 point of endurance gives you 8 max health plus a bunch of other stuff. So I could have just spent that 10 max health, got 8 points back, and got a skill point, and encumbrance limit, and stamina regen. If you're that worried about losing the health, which I'm not. Right now I'm worried about dexterity and spirituality. Dexterity more than spirituality, but spirituality is getting priority because of the Lancelot spell. But dexterity is my primary stat. Go into daggers, I think. Should I go more into bows? Let's see what I haven't taken yet. Like, I'm pretty sure all the stuff I didn't take it, like, I don't care about. That would be helpful to use since it is taking a lot of arrows to kill guys. Yeah, I want this one. This is one I want. This is a good one too. I don't really have stamina problems, but that would kind of make it like I have infinite stamina. I should take this as well, because arrows are becoming a pain in the ass. They never were before in any other playthrough, but such an archery heavy focus playthrough. Arrows are, So how much weak spot damage do I have? Where is it? I have, 221%. So I get 22% extra damage from my bows now. If I don't hit the weak spot. If I miss, basically. What is this? Crystal Cave. Okay. I already been in there. Look at this wall of, you know what this is supposed to be, like, lore-wise in the game? This is the barrier of the men here that shields the world from, weirdness, the island. At nighttime. That twists everything and... It appears corrupted, you know, but really all it is just... Like, the weirdness is just... completely apathetic potentiality. And things just exist. And it can be utilized, just like, Alright, this is gonna be like super stoner talk. So... I don't know if a lot of people ever thought about this, but... Like, the internet's such a revolutionary idea and everything, right? But it's always existed. You know, since the beginning of existence itself. What was this? Magic Oak Merlin. Okay. Like, the potentiality for the internet to exist was always there. It just, like, technology and, well, not even technology, like, just, brain power needed to get to the point of not unlocking it, but tapping into it. You know, it from becoming something that was invisible and didn't even exist to what our entire world is built on. At least, like, what, socioeconomically? I don't know. Yeah, so there's a bunch of bandits up there. We're gonna... I think they're actually, military deserters. They're not... They're forced into banditry because, you know, they're basically wanted men. They're gonna be hung if they, get caught. So they're forced into banditry for deserting. But they weren't really bandits before they became... Well, that's not necessarily true. They could have been bandits before they became, soldiers as well. Doesn't matter. He's gonna be out of his misery. He is. It's red caps. Shit. This guy's on me. These things are so goddamn annoying. Oh! Alright, that was pretty fun. I can't loot him. Oh! He was just stunned. God, I missed that arrow. Thank God I have this explosive effect on my bow. So I never kill anything. That's not true. I'm a pretty good shot. Not with... I guess I shouldn't say that, you know. I'm not like pro level or nothing. Not even close. Does this game have professional competition? Probably. It's probably like a speedrun community. Now that it has New Game Plus and everything too. Do like a I would be more in speedruns don't necessarily interest me, like they're crazy to watch, but they're not like necessarily interesting to me. Yeah. I thought I could dodge it. Would be more interesting to me would be like a long play of you know, like a no-hit run or something, like where you have to be really careful and everything to accomplish it. You know, like speedrun, you just kind of balls out, you screw up, you reset. And the same thing with no-hit run, but the primary objective of a no-hit run isn't to speedrun, even though that is part of it. This is backpedaling, right? Do you think I'm backpedaling on what I'm saying? I'm just rambling. Stop rambling. The stuff I was talking about earlier was cool. Now this is stupid. Yeah. Hold on. I'm flopping now because there's a bear over there. If I don't get a sneak attack on that bear, I'm probably gonna be in trouble. I don't want to really get much closer than this, but I want him to stop moving. Yes. I see meteorite. Thank you, game, for giving me so many, so much ore in this video, huh? Speaking of video, it's almost been a half hour. I don't know how long I'm going to make this video, because I am expecting real life things to happen in a few minutes. I had like a half hour to screw around. Stop. Okay, forget it. Yeah, the frame rate just does not do well with the zoom in. Oh, I shot him right through the, Alright, that really didn't look like an insta-kill, honestly, where I hit him. I mean, that could have been an artery shot. And he would have, you know, eventually died from that, but... Ooh, he's got a two-hander. He's dead now, bitch. Is he a deserter? Yeah, he is. Am I over encumbered? I am. Balls, dude. These are worth good money, kind of. Probably the weapons aren't. Alright. I got rid of some crap real quick. Let's go in on this guy. Don't click that. I'll regret this.
Your wealth is ours.
Your regret is ours.
You'll regret this. You're rolling.
Oh my god, dude. I can't, like, not do the, whoa! How did that not hit me?
You'll regret this.
Thanks for the stagger from my minions there. How's that not a parry, bro? Did he hit me that time too? I think he did. Let's build up some bleeds on this guy.
This is going to hurt.
He's got 6 stacks on him. Alright, let's explode
Beaten yet.
the dots. That was cool. It didn't really do anything to him though, and now he's just potioning.
I'm not beaten yet.
Oh, fuck! This food I have is so good. I used an origin potion, pumped all my stats into practicality, and then did all my selling, all my crafting. At some point during Act 1, right when I got to the All-Mother Temple, you get to Uguay and he has all those recipes. That's when I did it. And, I have 70,000 left. Gold, that is. Which, I could blow that. You know. Jesus Christ. What does this say? Sap stained letter. Got another one coming your way. Shouldn't be much trouble. Eager type. Think he's doing some good. Told him about the deserter stealing from camps. Should walk right in. Same deal as before. Take what's worth taking. Dump the rest where no one will look. Which means, you know. And don't botch it this time. The last fool nearly crawled back. If he makes it out alive, he'll start asking questions. I'm not in the mood to run. My share better be ready when I stop by. No tricks this time, or I'll make sure your Camelosian friends pay you a visit. The letter R. Someone's a badass, huh? You know, you always joke around like that. Oh, this guy thinks he's so badass, right? And 9 times out of 10, you're right, but one time out of those 10, that guy really is a crazy fucking badass. And you should just shut up. I'm not saying that's applicable to me. The badass status, that is. Is it cool to be badass anymore? Is badass even like, when I say badass, does anybody even know what I mean anymore? Is that like an archaic term? Is it like, referencing a movie from the early 80s? It's just, it might as well be from the 1915s. Let's go talk to these guys. Alright, they are just generic NPCs. No dialogue. You can see like their animation loop, it like stops for like a split second. Rowan. I met a girl named Rowan. She was pretty cool.
Oh, an adventurer. Great. Just the kind of person I need.
How do you know?
dress funny. No one from here walks around looking like that. And
Oh,
there's something
okay.
in your eyes. Can't quite put my finger on it. But your gaze isn't the same as the folks around here have. So, if you're not from Kunacht and not from Camelot, that makes you an outsider. And an outsider means adventurer.
Okay.
I've been trying to get the guards to hear me out, but they just roll their eyes and tell me to stop whining. But I swear, something's going on. I think we've got a problem with Camelosian deserters.
Not anymore. If they're from Camelot, their representatives should take care of that. That's not necessarily true, because they're deserting somewhere, and they could be deserting to where you live, and causing problems for you, because now they're forced to, you know, rob and kill and shit. How so?
Deserters, I tell you. Roaming the area, sneaking into camps, stealing anything that isn't nailed down. Supplies, tools, maybe even weapons. And do you think anyone cares? Of course not.
How is that possible that no one cares?
You don't know what it's like to live here. It's unbearable. Everyone's poor. The Menhir is failing and the Red Death is creeping closer every day. And Camelot? It'll be even worse. Here, at least I'm someone. There, I'd be nothing. And I won't rot in a cell. Over my dead body.
What just happened? I missed whatever dialogue I chose there.
It's no longer worth it.
Oh, they're trying to kill him, I think. Yeah, they are. He did something. From what I understand, from what I read real quick as I pushed the button, I should have just taken an extra half second. He sent somebody to their death with a letter. I think he like lied to somebody. Sent some unsuspecting person to... I'm not gonna kill him because it might like bug the game out. I don't know. It might bug me out in terms of reputation. These guys will fight me too if I go over there. Alright, let's take a break. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I hope you all enjoyed. Oh, that's my keeper actually trying to kill that guy. I thought it was one of the town guards. Anyway, take care. Until the next time, take care, guys.